It's clear that this case was politically motivated when it was brought, and that the safeguards that should have protected Julian from this kind of abuse of the legal system and a criminalization of journalism, these safeguards have not protected him when they should have. Julian did what any courageous investigative journalist would have done, in possession of evidence of war crimes. He published that evidence. He did the right thing for the public. He informed the public, and he's being punished for it. So obviously there's a problem in the health of the criminal justice system that has allowed this persecution to be taken through the court system and instrumentalized in this way. When we talk about a free press, obviously there is no free press as long as Julian is in prison, and his incarceration is creating a more dangerous environment for journalists and dissidents everywhere. So in order to create a healthier and safer environment for journalists and dissidents around the world, Julian has to be freed. Both Biden and Trump have kept my husband in prison. He's been in prison now for over 5 years without conviction, in the harshest prison in the UK. I don't answer the question who is better, because they're both terrible. The better one is the one who ends this case and who releases my husband from prison. During the Trump administration, this case was initiated in 2017, 2018, and also during the Trump administration under Mike Pompeo, who was head of the CIA, there were plans to kidnap or even assassinate Julian. So obviously, I'm very fearful that if there is a new administration involving Mr. Pompeo, as there seems to be information that if Trump gets in, Mike Pompeo would be back in as well, then I am extremely fearful for Julian's life. Biden should have dropped this from day one. He says he protects the free press. The only thing he can do in consequence is to drop this case and free Julian. He should have done so on day one, but there's still time, and hopefully, I believe that there are people within the Biden administration that share the view that this case should come to an end and that Julian should be able to come home. He's hopeful that his freedom could come soon, that all the support there is around the world, and Italy is, I think, the country with the most generous and active supporters.
Credo sia speranzoso che tutto questo movimento sarà poi propizio alla soluzione di questa lunghissima questione, e sono enormemente grata all'Italia per tutto l'amore e per tutto il sostegno che ci state dimostrando. Posso assicurarvi che la vostra costanza nell'appoggiarlo e nell'aiutarlo e nel sostenerlo è proprio come un antidoto, è quello che lo mantiene speranzoso in questo momento.